Hey guys, I am here at Roca downtown with Jesse Noonan. She is the Executive Vice President of Program Success for YouthBuild International, right?
YouthBuild Global.
Global. YouthBuild
Yeah.
Global. They are here in town today and the next couple days for a conference that spans all the YouthBuild organizations from, what is it?
Louisville to Brazil.
Louisville, Kentucky, all the way down to Brazil. That is incredible. Now, what brings you guys specifically here to Brownsville?
Well, first of all, thank you for welcoming us to Brownsville. It's
Absolutely.
really nice so far to be here. So there's a Brownsville CRCD Youth Build program that's been around since the early 90s.
Okay.
It's a really strong program. And for the South Regional convening, we were looking for a location that would be great for the whole group. We have about 35 people here. And for two reasons, I think one, a lot of folks haven't been to Brownsville, and I think it's an important part of the country for us to all learn about.
Definitely a hot topic the last few years.
Sure, for sure. But most importantly, I think for us, all of our convenings, whether they were Northeast, South, West, or Midwest, had a location. And this South convening includes our programs in Mexico and Brazil. And so this, in a lot of ways, is like the gateway between the United States and South America. And so thinking about Central and South America, thinking about having our partners from Brazil and Mexico join us, this seemed like a really nice location to
Nice
convene.
center, middle ground.
Middle ground, exactly.
Now, what is kind of the purpose for the conference? Is it to share knowledge, best practices, those kinds of things?
Yeah. So YouthBuild is a movement, not just a program. And we've been around since 1978. When the first YouthBuild program started in New York City at East Harlem. And we convene, YouthBuild Global convenes partners together to learn from each other. So because it's a movement, we all are able to understand positive youth development, education, workforce development, leadership, all critical pieces of our movement. And there's just technical things and youth-driven things that we can learn so much from other people. So whether it's somebody in Louisville learning from someone in Brownsville, the best way to do GED preparation, or it's somebody in Mexico learning about career pathways from somebody in Austin. This allows us to cross-share and to just better serve our youth.
Basically cross-pollination and
Exactly.
Best practices and what's working over here might also work there.
Exactly.
And even though you have vastly different curriculums and economic climates and all that stuff.
Yep, we have rural programs, urban programs. We have obviously Rio de Janeiro, and we also have Louisville. And so obviously those are different contexts.
Totally different.
But we were talking this morning about opportunity youth, which is what we call youth between the ages of 16 and 24 that are not in school and not in work. And one thing that we talked about is that even though their contexts are very different in all these different places, there are a lot of similarities. There's a lot of crossover. Loving them, supporting them, making sure that they know that you're always going to be there for them, whether it takes one try or 8 tries to move through the Youth Build program and get gainful employment and move towards a career. We're going to be there for them. And that's the same thing, no matter where you are in the globe.
And I think that's so important because so many of the kids that we have in the program, right, they don't have a good home network.
Yep.
And feeling like they have stability somewhere, even if the home isn't the most stable place.
Yep.
So giving that stability is probably a core function, right?
Yep. This morning we were talking about, there was a woman from Louisville talking about, for some of the young people, a Youth Build staff might be the last person who believes in them because they have
or the only person.
Or the only person who believes in them. They might have dropped out or been pushed out of high school.
A lot of them have, right?
Yep. Yeah. Most of them have. They might have tried different things and it didn't work out. They might have gotten into trouble with the law. And so we take an open door policy of whoever you are when you walk in the door, we care about you and we want you to be successful. And so we said, if we give up on them, we could be the last person that's supporting them. And so we want to make sure that our staff is really ready to be there for young people no matter what they bring through the door.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for everything you do for YouthBuild. Thank you for coming to Brownsville. We welcome you guys. We hope you get as much benefit out of visiting our town as we do. And, that some of that knowledge goes and helps other communities. That's all we can ask for, right?
Yeah. Thank you. And thank you for all you do for Brownsville. It's really nice to see you coming through to talk to all us nonprofit folks and youth development folks. And I know you do a lot of work with YouthBuild, so just really appreciate. We need our partners to make this work.
I'm very grateful. And, I think we're all in this together, no matter, where we come from. If we can help each other and uplift each other, then that's really what matters. So is there anything you would like to say how people could support YouthBuild or maybe volunteer and get involved? How can they find out?
There are local YouthBuild programs in almost every part of the United States. So go to youthbuild.org, and that's the YouthBuild Global website. There's a map that has those local locations. So if you want to serve in your community, there's also the ability to donate if you love the movement and you want to support us and our work. It's more crucial now than ever. So we invite you to join the movement in any way that you see fit. I would also say employer partners are super important to us. Creating jobs for young people, being partners in the work and supporting opportunity through jobs. That's another way that you can get involved. So please join our movement, youthbuild.org.
Couldn't say it better. All right, guys, y'all have a blessed day. We'll see you later.
Thanks,
Bye.
Brownsville.